School bullies could face suspension, even expulsion, under a bill at the state capitol. Studies show bullying is a contributing factor in many teen suicides. Some lawmakers saying it's time those bullies faced real consequences. Relentless bullying, in part, led to Cherry Creek High School freshman Jack Padilla taking his own life. His dad is pushing for that new law that would be named for Jack. Our political specialist, Sean Boyd, tracking it at the Capitol. Sean, this impacts so many kids in our state.
And Jim, the CDC says 15% of high school students in Colorado, so we're talking about thousands of kids, say they have been bullied in just the last year. We're not talking about teasing, but tormenting kids. Supporters of the bill say too many schools are turning a blind eye, and it's time the state stepped in to save lives.
I would never have chosen this path, nor do I want another family to walk down this path.
The path that led Rick Padilla to the state capitol paved in anguish, grief, and unimaginable loss. 2 years ago, his son Jack ended his life, and Padilla embarked on a mission to end the bullying that contributed to his son's death. He says prosecutors told him the law wouldn't allow them to bring charges.
So I thought, okay, let's go legislatively.
He found an ally in Representative Lisa Cutter.
I am such an admirer of anyone that takes their personal pain and turns it around to do something good.
Cutter introduced a bill to rewrite the state's bullying prevention policy with input from parents like Padilla, and schools will be required to adopt it. Among other things, the policy will define bullying, including cyberbullying, and make it grounds for suspension or expulsion. Padilla says he will also push for due process and transparency.
If a parent is not satisfied with the outcome of the decision at the school level, it can go up to the district level if they're not satisfied, up to the board level. So you want to be able to let parents know in plain English, here's the options that you have in terms of recourse.
Too many kids, he says, feel their only recourse is suicide.
If I can build a platform for young people to speak their truth, we're getting a lot closer to addressing these issues. And it is too late for us, but it's not too late for us to make a change.
The bill also requires schools to report each incident of bullying to the Department of Education, as well as how the school responded to it. Padilla says he will push to make sure that information is easily accessible to parents and kids. The bill passed its first committee today unanimously. Live at the Capitol, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.
The state